Hi, welcome to Rio Salato's dual enrollment program. My name is Sarah Storr. I'm Rio's instruction librarian. Whether you're a new dual student or you've taken dual enrollment courses before, the Rio Online Library has resources to help you succeed. I'm going to spend just a few minutes right now giving you an overview of what's available. First up, you can access the online library from riosalato.edu/library, or you can Google Rio Salato College Library, or you can click on the link in the video description in YouTube. Here's the library homepage. Many of you will access the library for the first time when your instructors ask you to find an article using the Rio library databases. So let's start there. A database is a collection of resources. In the case of the library's databases, our databases contain articles from newspapers, magazines, trade publications, government sources, ebooks, and scholarly journals. You can search our databases a number of ways. You can search most of our databases simultaneously using the one search box on the homepage, or you can click on the databases box on the homepage to navigate to a specific database in alphabetical order, or see which databases we recommend for a particular subject area. I always like to point out that as a Rio student, you can use our databases not only for your dual enrollment class, but for any class you're in. So if your biology teacher has required a paper, you can use our databases to do research for that class too, even if it's not a dual course. When you want to use one of our databases, you'll be prompted to log in using your MEID and password. If you don't know what your MEID is, there are options to find it or reset it from the login prompt. If a parent or guardian signed you up for dual enrollment, they may also know what your MEID is. If you're still not able to get your MEID working, contact the Technology Help Desk at 480-517-8600. The library's databases work better if you only search for those words or phrases that are most critical to understanding your topic. So instead of asking the database a question, only enter the words that really define what you're looking for. I mentioned that our databases contain different collections of resources, newspaper articles, ebooks, and scholarly articles, to name a few. When you do a search in our database, you can narrow your search down on the results screen to help you focus your search on the types of resources that you need. For instance, I can narrow my search to scholarly articles by clicking here. I also always like to point out the full text checkbox too. That tells the database you only want articles in your results that already have the full text of the entire article included. It's a useful checkbox to know about. When you find an article in our databases that looks useful, I recommend you email it to yourself or download a copy so that you don't have to come back to the databases to find it later if you need to track it down again. You'll no doubt be asked to cite your sources when you're using content from others in your assignments and papers. While you're here, grab the citation for the article too. Look for a link labeled Cite or Citation to grab the citation you need, whether it's in APA or MLA format. Don't forget to check what the database gives you to ensure that it's totally accurate. In addition to an awesome selection of databases, we've also put together research guides to help you navigate your research needs within a particular course. So if, for example, you're enrolled in English 101 or 102, and you're not quite sure how to find the types of resources your instructors are asking you to use, you can click here on Research Guides, and then navigate to your particular course to see recommended resources. When it comes to formatting your papers and citing your sources, whether you're using MLA or APA style, we've got resources to help. From the library homepage, click on the citation link to find what we have available. These are excellent resources to turn to when you want to verify if a citation you got from the library's databases is correct. Last but not least, I want to make sure you know about our Ask a Librarian chat reference service. Ask a Librarian is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. If you've got questions about using the library's databases, or don't understand how to cite a particular source, or want to know if an article is scholarly, whatever the question, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can access Ask a Librarian from the library homepage or within our databases. We're always happy to help.